Hiya Luke, good session today. Hope you found it helpful. Just going to run through now what we discussed from the session. Mainly speaking, obviously grip pressure was way too tight, causing your arms to kind of come down as sort of one block, one unit with the torso, rather than the arms able to kind of swing sort of by themselves from the shoulder socket. It's all coming down a bit sort of locked and a bit stiff. So if you look here on the left hand side with that yellow line, okay, as you went back, taker was okay. Top of the backswing was a little bit on the flatter side, but not too bad. But from here now, once you get that hinge wrist and the left arm across your chest there, because everything was very locked and tight for that club to come down now, everything now is kind of sort of falling down towards the golf ball. As we get to sort of just before impact, you can see the club head now way outside the golf ball, the shaft now of the golf club having gone kind of through this yellow line, out to the line, and that's going to produce a lot of Healy shots towards the golf ball. And when you're actually topping the golf ball, it wasn't because the club was too high, it was because the club was too far away from you in this direction and catching the heel of the club, so the ball sort of scuttling low on the ground, not really giving you any kind of consistency or strike at all, and losing a load of confidence. So the two T-pegs down here, as we can see, give you some sort of feedback. And what we're going to try and do now in terms of this swing is make some swings back and let the arms kind of fall down here, keeping the handle and the golf clubs to the shaft now inside that blue line and striking the mat now where those two T-pegs are. You can see on this one now just near the outside T-peg, but generally staying closer. Do that 3 or 4 times if you can do before every single shot on the range when you're practicing. Get that feeling of the club working through the gate and a little bit more into you rather than reaching out for the ball. I think the fact you thought you were topping the ball meant the club felt in your mind too high, so you had to try and lower the club by reaching your arms kind of in this direction towards the golf ball. As we'll see now when that golf club comes back into play, cut those pressures there, put the two T-pegs either side of the golf ball, and with that same kind of blue line here now, if you sort of look as you come down, same sort of reasonably good backswing, but a lot looser and soft. Now the arms can kind of start working down towards the golf ball this way. As that club shaft is coming into impact, we can see here the shaft of the golf club now inside that blue line, middle of the golf club now being produced the golf ball, and we can twist through now with a much more fuller follow through. The fact the club now we can see is over your left shoulder there, around the back of your head is a sign you're looser and able to release the club more, whereas this one here now being a bit kind of stiff and rigid, you couldn't really get past there because everything was so locked and so tight. So loosen up that grip pressure, practice with some feedback between these two T-pegs or objects you can use on the ground, and again the sensation, the arms are working sort of down, in and under from the shoulders. We don't want those arms reaching out towards the golf ball where I think you thought you had to try and get them because of that top shot. So hope that all makes sense. Any questions, obviously give me a shout, Luke, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, mate.